Yeah, I've said it before, but it's true. I love combine cornfields. And if you're not walking them, you're definitely missing out. This time of year, it's all about the food.
You can see how the deer are digging in this corn all winter long. And I've said it before that combine fields are my favorite places to look just because the deer always consistently have their head down digging and they tend to shed more in the fields. And you can also see there's a lot of snow left in the field. And I was just heading out into the field here where they were digging the heaviest and I spotted a shed. And it's a nice 5-point side. I'm gonna grab that. Laying right in the spot where they were digging. Oh wow. I actually might know this deer. I might have filmed this deer in velvet across the highway. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage. But I remember a really wide 9-point. The other side would be a 4-point side with really long beams. It'd be pretty neat if it was him, because I got some really nice footage of him coming across an alfalfa field. Well, it's always nice to find the first one in the combine fields, because then you know for sure the bucks were using it. Usually when you find one, you'll find a bunch more, and there's a lot of snow yet, so there's a few other bucks I'd like to find. That's a really nice antler. Short tines, but super long beam. Holy cow. Actually might have a shed from him last year too. My daughter Brooke might have found it. When I get home, I'll have to check that out. Because when I was videoing that buck in velvet, I also thought that maybe that was him. The one that I found the shed too. So we'll find out when we get home. We'll check all that stuff out. But I'm going to keep walking here and see if there's some more out here. Well, we're just getting done. Heading back to the truck and found 4. I thought I'd check this mound one more time here quick before we left. Melted down low enough there. It looks like the match to one that I'd found. The farthest one away is on the back corner of the field, so we'll grab it.
That's a nice one, yeah.
It's hard to tell. I don't know. I'll have to get the other ones in the truck. Might not be the match.
He come this far up, you think? Huh?
Might not be the match to any of the ones that we found. It's a decent shed though.
Yeah, it is.
I'll have to check in the truck and see if they are. It looks a lot like it. Just the G2 is a lot shorter.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
Alright.
Uh, yeah. Never know, the other one might be around here somewhere.
Oh, I can't find any matches. Oh, 10 horns here already and only one match. Well, it's going pretty good so far. Been walking for about a half hour, but these fields are, I don't know how many, there's got to be a couple hundred acres of cornfield here, and it's just getting hammered, and the snow's really starting to melt. And I just found the first small one under the pine tree and was cutting back across this corn, and I found the second one. It's not a big one, but it's the size of an 8. It's the middle of February. My dad's out looking too, so we'll meet up with him on the way back, and hopefully he finds a bunch too. I'm hoping to find a lot today. I'm gonna walk this corn really good, and here I'll show you that second one right here. They're just hammering these fields. Not a big one, but it's a shed. You can see how they're just tearing these fields up. Tracks all over. There's gonna be some big ones out here. Just gotta walk it really good and find them. Let's find some more. Found 2 already, and this is basically the part of all these fields that are getting hit the hardest. And then there's these white pines, and I've been checking this basically all winter and hadn't had any luck yet. And actually I just found a pretty nice big heavy chocolate horn right here, not too far away. I don't know if it melted down. It actually looks like it's right on top to where, you know, that buck maybe just shed it. Looks like it's got 6 points on the one side. It's a pretty cool looking horn, so I'm gonna pick that up, get a good look at it. It's a nice horn. So you got this white pine right here, white pine right there. Notice how the snow's melted off of them. Around it, usually that's where the deer will bed in the winter because there's more heat around those trees. So go pick that big one up. Look around here quick and make sure the other side ain't. Oh yeah, it's a really cool looking horn. It's not overly big, but it's got a lot of mass. Oh, here's a better look at that horn. Pretty neat looking horn. He's got 6 on here. Looks like he busted the one off the front that he had off the front of the brow tine there. Looks like a younger deer. It's probably just a 3-year-old deer. This is the 3rd one already. You can see Dad coming. Hopefully he had found something too. So it's a nice dark chocolate horn. Hopefully I can find the match to this one. Looks like a really good genetic deer. So let's keep walking. Shed hunting in the fog. He's wearing blaze orange. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to see him. Cool. And I was videoing him. I looked over. The next pine tree over here is another shed. I don't think it's the match, but
I can't go any slower than what I am.
they're going to be really tough to see. These two, how dark they are, they'll be really tough to see in the corn. Only reason I found that light one was because it's so white.
Yeah. Come on under here.
Yeah, all you gotta do is aim it. It's already going. Just aim it. Here's that. Look right here.
Oh, okay.
Aim right at me. This is that one that I just found here in the snow.
Huh.
It's at 6 points.
That's a
Busted
dandy.
a big one off of there. It's not a real big horn, but it's heavy.
Yeah.
I looked over and here's another one here.
Yeah. I see it.
Totally different deer too.
Yeah, it is.
So there's gonna be a ton of sheds out here. It's 3. I found 4 and one small one here. So hopefully we can find the match to this one here.
Looks like he's been laying there a while.
This one?
He's
It's
waiting.
laying right on, directly on top of the snow.
Yeah,
You
he's.
aiming that at me?
Yeah, it's right on you, right
It's
center.
laying directly right on the snow down here. Right
Huh.
on top.
I'll be damned.
We don't need to say stuff like that.
Dang.
That non-typical, probably 45 minutes ago, a couple hundred yards that way. Well, I was walking all the woods looking for it, but we decided to head back to the truck and walk this corner of the corn that we didn't touch yet. And sure enough, there's the other side to it. It's got a pretty unique fork G2 on it. It's a really neat set. Looks like he busted the split brow tine off on that side too. But show you what they look like. Love that sight. See him laying there. I love combine cornfields. Probably my favorite spot to look is combine fields. And I've said it before that combine fields are my favorite places to look. I love combine cornfields. Just got it absolutely. Just hammered. I'll go get that one here. Sure is one cool buck. Really good mass. He broke his splits off on both sides. Well, we ended up doing pretty good. Found 5 sheds today. 3 small ones and then this nice match set. Kind of a non-typical deer. Good mass. Probably just a 3-year-old deer. They're probably about 300 yards, 200-300 yards apart. Busted off his splits. He had splits on the inside of his brow tines on both sides. That's a really good genetic deer. He's one to really keep an eye out for. Should be just a beast next year. A lot of mass. Really nice match set. There's going to be a lot more out here. There's a lot of deer hitting these fields. The fields are just so big. Hard to cover. It's raining and misting and fog out and it's just nasty out. So head back to the truck and try it another day.
I know some people can't stand walking cornfields, but as you can see, it's definitely worth it. If you enjoy watching these shed hunting videos, let me know in the comments.